With the temperatures dipping into the single digits, it's definitely winter here in Connecticut, of course, which means cold and flu season has also arrived. And our next guest says it's important to keep a well-stocked medicine cabinet to keep you and your family healthy. Here now is alternative health clinician Dr. Bryce Wylde. Thanks for
nice to see you.
for being here.
Pleasure to be here.
We
Talking about cold, by the way,
Yeah.
it used to be the whole age-old rhetoric that wear your jacket, wear a scarf, and your mom's over concerned or grandma that you would otherwise get a cold, and we all revered that as probably nonsense, right? Mm-hmm. Turns out, actually, just recently, researchers out of Yale, right
down the street,
down the street, have discovered, in fact, that you may get a cold from getting cold.
From being cold.
Right? So there's a rhinovirus that kind of harbors in about 1 in 5 of us up your nose. Mm-hmm. And if your nose, which sticks out of your face a little further, is less temperature and it's a cold day,
and it's
that
more prone
activates, that virus might get active, get into you, and ultimately cause illness. That's not the flu virus. That's a cold virus, for which there are, of course, many. So it may be that getting cold activates a cold.
That's pretty interesting. And transitioning into the flu, you have a lot of stuff here. And before we get into that, you actually do stuff for Dr. Oz, right?
I do. I work on the medical advisory board. I vet a lot of what ultimately airs in context of natural medicine. So if you see a supplement or an herb or a nutrient extract, a large majority of that is me helping the show discover the latest and greatest. So I travel the world doing a lot of trailblazing into raw material suppliers. These are the manufacturers. So I do these documentaries, farm to finish, to reveal the latest, greatest superfood, for example.
So what is the latest and greatest, and what can help us avoid the flu?
Well, and this is the key, right? Not just the epitome of health is not if you get sick, okay? It's how you process through that disease, how quickly you can manage that. And there's tons of natural things that we can do to manage better. There's a lot of travel going on around this time of the year. So before boarding a plane, think about irrigating your nose. We're told to wash our hands. That's age-old rhetoric as well. Best method of prevention, and do that as long as it takes to sing happy birthday, get those viruses off. But putting a little Vaseline up your nose before boarding a plane, that'll create more of a buffer so that dry air and the viruses that are circulating in the plane don't have as much of a chance to get into your system.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's helpful. Just a little bit of Vaseline on the end of a Q-tip. Talking about latest, greatest superfood, Sambucol, which is black elderberry.
Sounds like Sambuca.
Nigra. Yeah, well,
I got excited there.
Sambucus nigra is Latin for black elderberry. And so here's the deal. So your body loves rainbow colors of fruits and vegetables. But this, the black, the darker of the black, is blueberries. Been told to eat that forever, so as we get our antioxidants. This is actually where I wrote my whole first book, the antioxidant prescription, about this topic. So there's a powerful set of bioflavonoids in the black elderberry that can actually empower your immune system to work better to fend off viruses, and they're called anthocyanins. And that's the pigment. They're about 5 times as powerful as most other berries. And so these guys, the formulators of Sambucol, take the extracts of this anthocyanin and put it up into a very safe formula for the whole family to take. So these antioxidants sweep up the mess of inflammation, viral activity, and basically boost and empower your immune system.
So Sambucol would be one good alternative, and then you have some other things over here that would also be helpful?
So Sambucol, you get that CVS at Rite Aid. For theanine, so stress is the North American #1 silent killer. We all have to learn how to de-stress, deep breathe, get better sleep, And theanine can help with that. Sun-theanine is the only one that's really been studied and evidence-based as it relates to this very powerful amino acid. Helps to create clarity, a sense of focus and clarity in the brain, and sort of basically balances out the brain activity and gets you to sleep better at night.
So it's theanine.
It's theanine, but it's not just great for stress. What it's also amazing for is recently there's some preliminary trials showing that theanine, sun-theanine, this amino acid, can actually help increase or upregulate interferon gamma in the body. What that is a powerful antiviral. In fact, your body makes more of that as you need to fight off a virus in the case of having a fever. That's why you get elevated temperatures to create more interferon. And then Similasan, I love this category. This is an all natural ingredients basically to get to the root cause of your symptoms. So whether it's cold or a mucus relief or it's immune support, this is widely available. CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart, Walgreens, everywhere. And this gets the root issue, no side effects, no interactions with other medications. In fact, it's so safe you can use this in children and infants. And it's very, very convenient packaging. They're very simple to take this stuff. These little tablet forms that kids can chew ultimately. So I love this kind of stuff. And when you're looking to get your immune system working better on its own, reach for Similasan for some of that symptom relief. So these are all natural ingredients to help empower your body to work better on its own. And let's not forget the good old chicken soup at the end here, using more turmeric.
The good old chicken soup.
The good old chicken, and there is evidence to this, but not out of a can. Use real chicken stock, because within the bones, literally within the bone material, there is active ingredients to get your immune system all fired up. And then these onions and turmeric and ginger, these spices, basically help to reduce inflammation. So it's not just the nice mom's giving you a warm or hot cup of soup, feels better, but it's actually activating immune cells to kick out that virus faster.
All right. Well, hey, thank you very much, Bryce.
A fist bump. A fist bump. You know what? No more shaking hands.
No
and don't
more.
Pick your nose.
Yeah,
fist bump.
we have to be like Howie Mandel.
Yeah, that's right. He does the elbow bump.
Okay, that. And where can we check you out online?
Wildeabouthealth.com. Come visit me. There's over 500,000 pages of information all about natural medicine and these solutions.
All right. Well, make sure you guys check Bryce out. And now